Architecture, everybody is good in architecture. It's not only aesthetics, it's not only iconic. It should be functional and efficient, of course. When we start our office here, way back 1983 with architect Anna, actually, she stayed in Hong Kong for about a year. So I'm alone. I'm working in a Taiwanese company. I opened my own office with my sister. So during that time, when we have several projects coming in already, I said, Anna, you have to come. So she sacrificed her work in Hong Kong and have to come. And then we started that. A lot of frustration, yes. And that makes us start the Siao Ling Way. It takes us about almost 40 years. And then I think what we are now into is we are already harvesting those frustration, those hardship. Kumbaga sa sundalo, may sugat ka na, alam mo na paano ang sakit ng sugat. During my high school time, I just like drawing. You ask me to draw, I can draw all the way from morning up to evening. When we are about to graduate, my advisor asked me, what course are you going to when you go to college? I said, fine arts. Then he said, Siao Ling, you're perfectly okay in fine arts, but you're going to be more profitable if you'll be in architecture. I said, why? He said that you're good in math and you're perfectionist. You have to be an architect. From there on, up to now, I'm still learning architecture. Because technology is still improving. When we graduate, there's no AutoCAD.
Since elementary, they have been helping us along the way in production works, no? You know, before, wala pang colored Xerox, no? Multiplication of drawings is not that easy as now that we all have the colored copier, printers, no? Before wala. So, yung mga bata, during summer, they work with us like in a production line. No? So, sige, you color the toilets, ikaw you color the living rooms, and then iba taga-smudge, iba taga-erase. So, it's like a production line. I don't let them work. No? We are working with them. So, that's the difference. No? If you give instructions, oh, you do this, you do that, and they can see that mommy and daddy is also busy working. So, they have to be busy with us. And at home, every time we talk together, we talk about architecture. That's why there's no other subject matter. They were used to it. We make sure that they are also happy with what we do.
Kasi playground na naman yung office since before pa. Pinagko-color nila kami. Mas mahirap yung pagko-color dito than yung sa normal coloring book kasi bawal lumampas sa lines. So, bata ka pa lang, bawal ka na lumabas sa line. So, yun pala, sinasubmit pala yun sa clients.
I think even before, yung first office namin in our old office is actually the house of my grandparents. So, when my parents started, doon sa lumang bahay, and then right beside, doon yung house namin. So, we would go play outside and then sa office.
So, everyday nagdo-drawing ako. Paulit-ulit lang din bahay, ganyan. So, na-inspire lang din ako siguro sa parents ko.
That helped din kasi yung mga extracurricular ka rin when I was studying is more on creatives. Yeah, tingin ko naka-help din yun.
The Siao Ling Way is very simple. It's straightforward, clean. Lagi siyang straight at malinis. Even the lines in architecture, even the way we work, no, and manage the office. It's like a family in a corporation. We started with the work partnership before the life partnership. So we established the office first before we established the family.
I train not only my kids, I also train all my staff to be like whatever I want to be. Wala akong ini-special na anak ko to, kailangan mo, no. They have to prove themselves that they worth it sa position na yan bago sila pwede. I'm trying my best to be able to see that they're doing the Siao Ling Way.
Yung Siao Ling Way for me it's a core value for us na basic knowledge sa family namin na dapat ito yung do's and don'ts, but also parang sharing it with others na virtues or values.
For me, it's about integrity, honesty, and value for hard work and perseverance.
For me, Siao Ling Way is defined as doing something extra.
We understood early on that it is important to give more than what the others are doing.
I can say 90-95% of my client, when it's Siao Ling plan, no need feng shui. Lately, actually, I have a project, a 5-story building in somewhere in Quezon City. The owner asked me to print in Chinese computer because he's going to send it to China for feng shui. Actually, I asked them, I said, are you going to show for feng shui? He said, yes. Who? Because I know almost all the fake feng shui. For 40 years, I know everybody, I tell you. So I said, no, I'm going to send it to China. Oh, okay. In 30 minutes, I give the plan with Chinese writing characters, and then they send it. After about a week, the plan came back, 100%, no change. So I'm not saying I'm good, but I said I know what I'm doing. I know the business.
In terms of the clients, usually same yung mga gusto nila. Usually, all they concentrate about is their wish list, their wants, but they seem to forget what they need. So as professionals, bilang architect, that's what you provide.
Designing a residential, I always consider me not Siao Ling. I consider me as everybody. I'm the driver, what should I do? Saan ako dadaan? Saan ako magbubukas ng gate? I should also consider myself as a yaya. Saan ako matutulog? Saan ako maliligo? Saan ako magbabantay ng bata? Something like that.
So I was involved mostly in the interior works when it comes to residential. What are these interior aspect of the design in a residential? So unang-una is the color, of course the kitchen and the bedroom, and the toilet. Everything for me emanates from the toilet because that's the most frequented space in the house. No? So for me, I think that is the most important part. So I start with the toilet because it's a comfort room. So in the toilet, we must find all the comfort that we need in life. No? Because in bed, we stay there for more than 1/3 of our life. So it's more than 1/3 of our life that we spend in the toilet because it's our comfort room, it's our comfort zone. Andun lahat dapat ang ating favorite things, sabi nga ni Julie Andrews. No? So our favorite color must be present, our favorite things must be there, and everything that brings comfort in life must be present in the comfort room.
Design-wise, basta maganda lang tignan, malinis. And for me, importante sa akin, mailaw, maliwanag.
And then another thing, on the public toilet, you don't depress 2 inches. In a toilet, you have to depress 2 inches. Why? Because there's a shower room in there. In the public toilet like Arena, SMX, IKEA, dapat level yan. Naka-slope down to drain. You don't put a step na ganun. Pwedeng pumasok matanda at matapilok. So, anybody who should think of that, sino? Contractor? Architect, siyempre. Nasa detail mo yan eh. Those are the things that we have to consider, yung pinaka-importante. Aesthetics can be changed. So, we really have to put importance in the toilet because we go more often now. Di ba? Hindi pwede masikip. And the natural light should also be considered. Okay? Of course, the fixtures will give you headache sometimes if it's out of stock. Kung nasira, ganon. Kaya parati, I like HCG, advertise HCG kasi you can buy in Ace Hardware, in Handyman, in True Value, yung mga fittings niya. Architecture, everybody is good in architecture. It's not only aesthetics, it's not only iconic. It should be functional and efficient, of course.
Yeah, I've been telling the younger generations of architects to love their work, to love what they do, because without love and without attention, we cannot accomplish anything. And when we are not happy, then it seems that we are not living our life well. So I think the most important is love and happiness. As long as we are happy and we love what we do, then we will enjoy a happy life.
So I can say just do what you think is right and everything will be okay.